a.m. right now. Having trouble sleeping is a normal thing in prep when you're this close. Storm's going crazy right now. I just weighed myself on 185, which is nice because usually I'm about 185 after cardio. So waking up, I'm probably about maybe 1 to 2 pounds lighter than the day before cardio. My condition is out of this world right now. So I'm gonna get a couple things ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my cardio done early. I do have to work at around 11 a.m. this morning. One thing that I've been doing before all my cardio sessions is I've been using Vasoburn. It's a product from Matt Porter that it's been out for quite a while. That's very good. It's you put it on your stomach and on your lower back. What? You want to be on camera too? Hey. You put it on problem areas. You could put it on your hams and glutes as well. And I use this in combination with my Paragon waist taper. I put it on my skin, and then I put the waist taper over my shirt, and then I'll wear it like a hoodie, normal hoodie, to do my cardio in, to get some heat going and get some blood moving. But this has been pretty much my routine the entire prep, was this. So results don't lie. I mean, I don't know if I would be this crisp with or without it, but all I know is that I am crisp right now. Skin's very thin right now. So yeah, I'm thinking of having some coffee and then going, and that is what I'm gonna do. With cardio, that wasn't so bad. See, I'm rocking today my Young LA gray camo and my Paragon gray camo. Matchy. Ooh. Ab check. All right, now I usually take pictures for Andrew now that the sun has come up, and then we go over a game plan for the day. And after the game plan, then I eat breakfast and get ready for work and shower, etc. Get my meals ready for the day. So let's see what he says about my conditioning. All right, so here's meal number 1 for my trace carbs day. It's 1.5 cups of egg whites, and then I put some veggies in there, and after some veggies, then I also add a little bit of fat-free cheese. There's a couple things that I don't remove from prep. Condiments, some condiments I don't remove from prep. I don't remove some fat-free cheese out of prep. I don't remove Splenda from prep, and sugar-free creamer, just to name a couple of the things that I don't remove during prep, especially if I'm doing well and I'm making progress. So here we have it, meal number 1. Off to work right now. Yeah, after eating meal 1, I definitely needed a snooze, so I took about an hour snooze to sleep, and then now I'm headed to work, and just in time for meal number 2. Pretty beat today. This always happens after a high carb day. I don't know about you guys, but it always happens to me after a high carb day. I have issues the following day with, as you would say, lethargy. I'm very lethargic. and getting into the swing of things is very difficult. On the bright side, Andrew got back to me after sending him videos and pictures, and we're pretty much right on track, exactly where we need to be. My weight... Oh, one more. My weight's at a good spot right now, so that's not too bad. So if it was in a bad spot, then he would probably be changing things up, and that's not happening right now. Have a good one. And that's not happening right now. So the good news is I end my cardio sessions on Tuesday. That's the good news. The bad news is that I still have to do the 2 trace days coming up, today being one, and then tomorrow being the second one. And it just so happens that they fall on the 2 hardest days of training. Trace day 1 is back, which is today. Trace day 2 is legs, which is tomorrow, which I'm filming a separate, in its entirety, separate leg training video by my boy Pablo, the ones that we've been posting up this whole prep. So that'll close out that series as far as training goes. So yeah, I'm off to work now. Hopefully I don't fall asleep again at my desk, but I do have to do a lot of waist taper orders today, so at least that'll keep me busy. And meal 2 is going down right now. I go with Primal Nutrition. They hook me up here in Miami with all my food. Just the basic weighed out chicken breast with some asparagus. Delicious. And I'll put a little bit of some sugar-free barbecue sauce on it, or some hot sauce. That's actually sounds a lot better. And here it is, meal 2 for 0 carb, aka trace day. And here's meal number 3. So you can see it's a piece of steak, New York strip, trim the fat, and a bed of cauliflower rice. And this is the cauliflower rice that I use. They have different ones. This one's not so bad, the lemon and garlic. And then I dress it with some hot sauce and some seasoning. So this is gonna be meal 3 of the trace carbs. This is probably one of my favorite meals just because I love eating steak. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this meal, yes. All right, so after meal 3, I'm having some coffee. And as I had mentioned before, there's a couple things that I do not take out of prep if things are going well. They just make my life a lot easier when I'm dieting and I'm not so cranky because I have these little things in my diet that make me happy. One of them being Splenda. I do a lot of Splendas. I like Splenda. I like it much better than Truvia and Stevia and all that stuff. Everybody always tells me to change, but I feel like it ruins everything. It tastes like shit. So I keep Splenda in. Another thing that I keep in is my coffee creamer, my sugar-free coffee creamer, which is this one. I put this in my coffee and whatever, you know, it is what it is. It keeps me happy. I keep that in. I also keep my my condiments in, like ketchup, my sugar-free and low sugar ketchup, my sugar-free barbecue sauce, my hot sauces. I keep all of that in. I feel like there's nothing worse than eating a meal that you're already restricting, and then on top of that, it really doesn't taste like anything. So at least that, again, that makes me somewhat happy, and that's why when I say 0 carb day, I actually call it trace carbs day, or trace day, because those all have little itty bits of carbs in it, so they're not entirely carb free.
So, one topic that I wanted to also speak about real quick that I've been getting a lot of questions is the topic of sodium. People ask me about cutting sodium, and they cut sodium going into a show, and I personally have not had good results cutting sodium in any manner. I keep sodium in, my pumps are still in as well. The minute I start fucking with sodium, lowering it, especially going into the last week when water is being reduced, it's not pretty. Meaning I get that flat look, and then backstage I can't get a pump, and that's due to water and sodium. You can eat 1,000 grams of carbs, and if you don't have enough sodium and water in your body to help push those carbs where they need to go, you're gonna have some problems. So I make sure that I keep those two in at all times. It really makes a huge difference. Go ahead and do a show, or go ahead and try to do a show restricting water and also cutting sodium, and also take a diuretic, and let me know how your pump is backstage. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be nice. I don't care how many grams of carbs you had before. It's just they're just gonna kind of sit there. Your blood sugar is gonna go up, and then you're gonna run into problems when you're spilling over. So that's my take on sodium. If you have any other questions of other little topics, let me know.
Wow. That was the final back day of the prep. Today was a hard fucking day. After work, I drove to the gym, and I had to put the car in park, and in the parking lot I just had to take a 30-minute snooze. I was pretty fucking beat. I didn't know how I was gonna do this. It was a successful training session. There was nothing crazy done, but you really see at the end that if you put the hard work in, it shouldn't be easy. And it was far from easy. But you got to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and like my post that I just posted, at that end of the tunnel where that light is, I see Big Macs, I see McFlurries, I see a Domino's Brooklyn style pizza right to myself. Oh, 2 more days of cardio and a couple more days of dieting and training. So I'm gonna head home now, eat a couple meals. I think I have about 2 to 3 more meals left for the day. Yeah, about 2 to 3 left for the day, and I'm gonna call it quits and just sleep most of the day and rest. Today's Sunday, and long day of work and training and cardio and posing and meal prep, but it's all worth it, right? We do this because we love it. All right, signing out.